We're thinking about going to a new claim spot upriver that we only can get to by boat. We're not sure if we're going to even make it out there with high waters and wind this weekend, but we're going to try our best. Corey's got some more information on it.
We're gonna get out there, and it's a long trek to get out there. So we'll see if we can even make it, and then testing it and taking pictures so that we can figure out if it's a spot that we can return to in the summer.
Weather calls for a lot of wind, so we might be up against some whitecaps. We're interested in both the voyage and the gold that's able to be prospected.
Corey from Hungry Prospectors, and we made it to the mouth of the river that we were trying to get to, and we're gonna hike up and do a test for a couple hours and see if this claim holds any good gold. Excited to get into the cracks and see if there's any gold here. I'm just pulled in a lot of directions, and I want to be smart and pick a good spot to really test it out. So one thing I love about Tim is he's hungry for knowledge.
It's true. We learned a lot already. A common mistake could be that you're worried that you're going to wash all your gold through. But Corey told me that's not necessarily true. Where more gold sinks, so the key is to get the flow right, not necessarily the volume. That's all I know.
And being able to drop the sluice in a spot that is close to where you want to dig, so you're not carrying buckets far. We love this inside bend right here, and the bedrock has a lot of places that can be broken apart. So I think it's a really good test spot.
If you feel the flow of the river matching the amount of flow that's going into your vessel, make sure that your vessel hasn't sank so that you can make it back home.
The boat's leaking, so Tim's gonna have to go check the boat while I'm testing the rock.
Pretty much. We're gonna work on that for the summer. Number one, no pissing upstream of the sluice box if you want to keep motivation high.
All right. So there's some bedrock here. I did not do good in the cracks over here, but I'm just trying to get as much material as we can.
All right, we're at gold fever 30. We gotta, keep moving material to keep ourselves motivated, but this inside bank's looking good. I'm gonna go make sure the boat's not drowned.
So I'm really liking all this bedrock right here. I wanna see if I can break up any of that and give some tests over on this side. It's slightly on the outside bend, so that kind of goes against the rules of gold mining. But the bedrock is calling me right here. So I'm gonna try to crack in there, and I'm gonna do a test pan to see if there's anything in that lower lip right there. I bashed at the bedrock right here, and I didn't find any even specks. So I don't love it. We have the sluice going right there. We're digging into that bank right there because it's an inside bend, but there's just a lot of material. We're getting skunked so far.
Stay motivated.
Yeah, you got to stay hungry. So anyways, I keep looking. I went behind this rock right here.
Sunrise, sunset, it's so easy to forget that today could be my last.
So I'm gonna dig a little bit more in here just to see. I'll take a bucket or two because
I live aware of the fact, but
I'm standing right on the inside bend where it wraps around down to the lake down there. But we'll keep at it. There's so many places to dig. That's the hard part. You want to do a test day, and every spot looks really good. I guess that's a good problem. Okay, I'm gonna do a clean out and kind of explain a little bit of it. Our sluice has been washing material. My guess is we only did probably, I don't know, 8 buckets is my guess. We didn't do a lot of material. The boat trip out here was pretty rocky, so we were kind of on a time frame to get out. It was a long ways to go. So I don't know how the test will result, but at least for people that haven't gold mined, this is how you clean out a sluice. When you try to lift it out, you don't want to dump all your material out. And you slow the flow down, and then if you're finding big gold, you can kind of lean it back and you can look on your indicator mat. That's the black part. And if you were finding big gold, it'd be sitting on the indicator mat. We're not finding big gold, so it's all about what's behind the riffles. I like to put it over a bucket and wash it off a little bit into the bucket. And then I take out the riffles, I take out the wire mesh, and I wash out the carpet. The little latches come off, and then you want to wash all this off because gold will stick to the riffles.
the fact, but every day I do not act. I need the courage that I lack. And all I
So have a pan handy. Wash all that off. Get that out of the way. You toss the rocks off, but it just saves you time when you're panning later. I've gotten good at fast cleanouts because I'm always late. When I have to get back, I'm usually an hour late when I tell my wife and the kids that I'm going to be back home. Gold fever gets going and you mine too long, and then you're scrambling to get home. So I dunked the mat so that I can wash everything into the bucket and just kind of wash it back and forth. Fun fact I've heard about gold miners burning this at the end of their season, and then they pan the ashes to get everything out of their miner's moss. I'm too cheap to do that. I'll use it many years in a row. All right. Then all my materials in here. I'll take a magnet and get all the black sand out of there, and then I'll pan it and see how it looks. So we were missing the guys because there's only 2 of us digging out here. We definitely didn't test as much material as four people could do. And Tim was saying how every guy has their own intuition on where the gold is, and you enhance your chances of finding gold the wider you dig. We dug in one spot and we have small flakes.
Just a quick translation for Corey, because he seems to be focused on panning instead of articulating. What he's trying to say is the more the merrier when you're gold panning with, you know, your buddies, because the more that you can just follow someone else's intuition, it's all teamwork and you get it into the sluice. Like, I don't know who made the quote, but all that wander are not lost. So you just let your buddies kind of wander around. You get like a guy like this that knows what they're doing, like a Corey, and then you can kind of focus the energy of the entire team as it goes along. But with 2 guys, we're happy.
So I want you to check out this waterfall. It's got to just blast through here, and I'll show you the pool that's down there that looks really awesome. It would be a really sweet spot for camping. It's flat, there's grass. There's some trees for firewood, but it's out of the wind. Like, we have this day that's just super windy on the lake. And over here it's just sheltered. This is the tent spot. It looks awesome. But look at all that heavy material right here. Just so much.
Sunrise, sunset, it's so easy to forget that today could be my last.
How cool would it be to dive right down in there? I kind of murked it up with the sluice, but I think the water would be a little bit more clear had I not been upriver. I mean, how awesome is this right here? Look at that pool. And it flows right on down. We're having a blast. We got to get out of here and get back to the boat, but it's been a fun day, and we didn't find very much, but we didn't dig very long either. It definitely is a spot that we have to return to and test a little bit more to see if there's some better spots than where we dug today.
I live aware of the fact, but every day I do not act. I need the courage that I lack. And all I ever feel is wanting, 'cause I cannot feed my desire.
I think you can tether up right here with fenders. I just didn't have any fenders out today.
Yeah.
But if we had something to park against here, I'd be confident.
Yeah. This seems to drop off pretty straight right here.
Someone try to tell me that it's fake. I don't wanna win the fight. Sometimes I have to lose. I don't wanna make decisions, and that means I have to choose.
has got to be the craziest this lake has been in the last 6 months at least. It's crazy out here. You gotta stay hungry when you're prospecting. Don't let waves, don't let water in our ponds. Right yourself. Whitecaps won't stop us. Sophie, get on his back. Get on his back, Sophie. Play defense. Someone help us out. Someone help us out. Dude, with his kids, just put us to shame. All in a row? I guess that's my role in this party here. I don't know.
Getting ready for the party then.